Hello everybody, I've got a superb opportunity today to play at Estela Golf, and Charlie, who's a subscriber, has invited me to come to play here. It's a tough course, isn't it?
Very tough, yeah. It's already windy, as you can tell, and it's early morning, so this is probably the best conditions you're going to get. In mid-afternoon you get 30-40 mile an hour winds, so it's much more difficult. It'll still be fun.
Right,
keep the ball in the fairway.
That's my hardest job, not to lose any balls today. Let's see how we do. Thanks for inviting me.
Okay, no problem.
Good low handicap golf is about playing with confidence, driving well.
That's my favourite spot. I need to stop going there. That's a good one. That's going to take one kick. Welcome to Stella.
I didn't listen to you. Limiting disaster moments. Putting well and hitting as many greens as you can with the ball then ground contact. It's really that simple and that difficult at the same time. Today I'll talk you through what's going on in my mind as a 10 handicap player. I've been low as 7 last year, and the different way Charlie thinks and plays as a 2 handicap player. He's been as low as -2, and Charlie even looked at my swing. More of that later. Let me know in the comments down below what you think is the difference. It's always really interesting to see people's different ideas and opinions. 75 metres, but it feels like it's going to be 80, I think, or 90. In this shot, I very wisely took into account the wind, but not the fact that it was going uphill and I left myself a little bit short. Charlie hit his shot already, so see how he's done there. He's been teaching me how to play this course, really. Normally I do the sand, but it's like uphill. Yeah, my only thought is I want to get it as close as I possibly can. So I just knock it up and roll it close. And again, here you see I didn't take into consideration the slope. Sounded them now, no?
I think they're doing it just in front of us, so that.
That's wind. You're used to all this wind.
Oh yeah, this is
So a definite misread here. I thought it was going to come in a bit, but if you look at the line on the left, it definitely came in there, and the one to our right looking at the screen, and mine was straight. So there's a slope there, but just not where I thought it was. And one thing you'll see throughout the round here with Charlie is he always has a routine. There, 2 strokes, and then straight to his putt. It used yards, dude.
Well, I was in America, 132 yards. Yeah, because I was in America for a long time. So it's all yards there.
I do mine with meters then. I've no idea with yards. 123 metres. So it's a reasonable par 3, and you definitely want to keep left. You don't want to go right. So although Charlie wasn't happy with that one, he didn't hit it right. And again, I took into account the wind, but I didn't take into account the slope. And in the end, I used too much club.
Yeah, and you hit the 7, yeah.
7, yeah. I'm lying. I'm never sure distance is really smart. It says 123, which should be an 8 iron for me, but I always like it never is.
shot, Charlie. We give, no?
Yeah, that's good.
And this is one area as a handicap 10 player that I definitely need to improve my lag putts.
Yeah,
I definitely think I do 2 or 3
Soft as well,
putts
isn't it,
per round.
Oh, 2 putts.
Good job we're playing match play, that's all I can say. So the third hole is a really tough hole, like long, and you have to be really accurate, and wind here helping, of course. And that's going to be a constant in our round. Charlie straight drives. And my pushes
Yeah,
or
that's going
pulls.
to be. I would hit another one just in case. I mean, you should find it, but you know, over there. That's a good one.
If only golf was like tennis, and that was my second serve.
What driver is that you're using?
Ah, there's him too. Right, clean contact.
Look, we found my ball, but as always in the sand.
Get over there, get over there. Sand to sand. Nice straight shot, a little bit to the right.
And more sand. And hit it too well. Out of bounds.
Your hole. I'll give the hole to you, I'll let you play on.
When I play with the young kids here, if there's like, say no wind, I mean, they're driving the ball like way up here.
Right,
I mean, just ridiculous. And I had a good one here with no wind, or maybe around here somewhere.
right.
And they're like way down in the dip on the uphill almost. So that's the thing with this hole as well. This is the hardest hole in the course, right?
It's the hardest one, yeah.
This is the hardest, yeah. It's stroke index 3, I think, but this is the hardest one, especially with the wind this way. But even this whole side here is horrible. And then you've got this, and you're playing a safe shot.
There you
Right?
go to go, but right's not very good either.
No, and then there's a hazard up here on the right as well. So if you go a little bit, see the red stake there. So it just keeps getting worse. But the thing is, once we pass 5, 6 through 12 is all with the wind.
Right.
So you kind of got to just, you know,
gotta
bide
hold
your
your
time
steady,
and then
yeah.
just say, hopefully I can start picking up some birdies on the way back.
Through this shot, what are you going to do? Like, when you get to
Yeah, so this one, I play a shot, 65 yards, I play a lob wedge normally, but with the wind, I play a shot that I want a shot with the sand wedge with the back foot,
Right.
keep it low, and I've got to judge the distance pretty well with that shot. So I always use the sand wedge position.
You're not hitting it hard, no?
No, I'm playing like a 3/4, kind of, almost like a fall like that. See that? It's like a short
Through there, no?
Yeah.
So to the right you can see the famous windmills that make the Estela Golf logo, and to the left you've got the town of Esposende. Estela Golf is about 30 minutes north of Porto, and if you've never been to Porto, it's a beautiful city. Thoroughly recommend visiting it.
Yeah, that just too strong, is it?
And this is a good time to remind everybody that scratch players do make mistakes, and quite a few mistakes still, just less than us.
So this hole used to be on the left, Charlie was saying, but now made on the right, so it's falling down. It's 156, but now it's playing like 180, isn't it, with the wind against
Yeah,
us?
I mean, it's definitely longer to this one, right? Which is why I think they moved that tee back.
Right, that's true, yeah,
But,
yeah.
I don't know, I mean, yeah, they wanted to keep, I think, 7,000 yards, and maybe that's why they stayed
Right.
with this, it's a little shorter. Yeah, but this is, for me, this is a full 3 hybrid.
And then 2 hybrid, but punched in. 3 hybrid, no?
Yeah.
So Charlie hit his shot with full confidence, whereas I'm here, I'm doubting. I've just seen some people in the back there, you can just see them walking away. I'm not sure if if I'm going to hit the shot too far. I hit it tentatively, but pretty straight. Just a bit too high, and it came up short, but I'm happy with it.
I'm a terrible play into the wind.
Yeah, because you hit a high ball.
Charlie's got a chance for birdie here, so we've got to make something happen. Getting close, at least. Putts are pretty strong. I don't see like any drops or anything. Call it. That's great. Right. Really straight and low. That's perfect for this ball, isn't it?
A tone driver down a little.
So here I'm thinking I just want to hit a smooth driver, especially as I'm against the wind.
Oh, that's fine. I need to try that driver.
Have a go later.
Both Charlie and I really just advancing the ball down on this very, very long par 4 into the wind.
Fly those down so well. Well done.
Yeah, those excellent.
So in this shot, really, I'm trying to get it close to the flag rather than roll it by the flag, and you can see the problem. Here it goes. Yeah.
Get back down. Oh, save.
That par?
I think so, yes. Oh, ooh, good putt.
That was a good putt.
Very good putt.
As you can see, Charlie's drives are super, super straight. Not as long as mine necessarily, but really, really straight. In this one, you're seeing a second.
It's okay there,
Sorry,
yeah.
I've cut the corner there so much.
I tried to listen to you.
Yeah, I mean that's why that, even on that line with that pool, you're still probably going to be okay, I think.
Right. Good shot, good shot.
I told you that was a line, and I couldn't believe you lost the ball because it was a good line. It wasn't a bad line.
So, we spent like 5 minutes looking for the ball and it went here. Charlie didn't trust my drives.
So after a 300-yard drive, I chicken out of a shot really. I should have hit it a little bit harder, but we're there.
See, that's got to be the hardest shot for me, like taking swing off and taking power off a club. Loads, really.
Yeah.
I'd almost...
Yeah, the thing about that shot is that it's not, you're not really dialing back because you've got to hit the shot. You've still got to compress it, right?
That's where I went wrong. I didn't hit it really.
Yeah, so a lot of people when they're trying to hit that shot, they think I'm just going to swing slower.
Yeah.
But that's not the shot you want. You want to be still punching the ball,
But with less swing.
but with less swing, yeah, and just control your follow through.
That's a great shot. A very Scottish shot, if I might say so.
The Galerie de Paris, which is the nightclub street.
Is that where you live, is it?
Our apartment's basically facing that, yeah.
Are you still in the nightclub, right?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm getting too old for it.
Charlie's been living here in Portugal for the last 2 years, and before that he's lived in America as well, where he was the club champion for 5 or 6 years, I think he said.
can't get used to the speed with the sand on these greens.
Yeah, you feel it's going to be slow, but some of them are fast, aren't they? No? That's one thing I'm trying to do better now, because I always used to be like this and just go up and hit it. And now I try and take my time a bit more, especially from here. Amount of times I missed from there, like close.
Yeah. Yeah, since I went cross-handed, I've been putting a lot better.
Yeah, further straighter.
So I'm very happy with my putting routine now. I always do 1, 2, and then step up and hit. Thanks. Whereas if you look now, Charlie actually only does 1 little swing and then putts. Is that why you missed? Not really, but interesting. Let me know what you think. How important is the routine to you?
Driver, no, still there.
Yeah, this one, yeah, just basically to the left of the sign.
Right, yeah.
If you hit the drive like the last one, you can get there in 2 with the wind.
That's par 5, no, yeah?
Par 5, yeah.
To the right, what, like, of that side's not too bad either, no? Because you've got
Well,
like people there.
If you go over the tee on
Yeah.
the right, then that's trouble, right?
Okay.
So you want to go...
So you definitely want to keep left then, yeah?
Keep left, yeah, just... Oh, that's perfect. The wind's bringing it back a little bit. That's fine.
I don't think you ever miss fairways, do you, no?
Definitely don't want to go left, right?
Yeah.
Because it'll actually, anything on that left hand side there's going to bounce down. So you want to aim up to the right edge of the green,
Okay.
and it might just come back a little.
A bit. That's a great shot. Perfect.
So once again, I lack confidence to really go for this flag on this short shot.
Shot.
Eagle. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Fantastic eagle.
And that's another thing I've
Some of
noticed.
the bad stuff earlier on.
Well done, sir.
Scratch golfers, even if they do bad shots or they have a bad hole, they always think they can come back. No, they rely on their game to come back.
Oh, the corner one.
That will count. Easy hole.
Yeah, fantastic hole.
So here's a good example again of Charlie and his routine. Very solid, always the same. 1 foot in front of the other, 1 swing, and then sets up. And off he goes.
There he goes with his drive, straight as an arrow there.
Lucky.
Okay, mine's pretty similar, but sometimes I change it. So basically, I line myself up there, 1 practice swing, and then I step in and hit it to my target.
Oh, that's perfect. As Lee Trevino said, the more I practice, the luckier I get.
I like that phrase, definitely, yeah. Please end up behind there. That's my shot.
Well, that worked out okay.
It's like top from an 8 iron.
Back of the green. It looks like you got a little bit too far ahead of it, I think,
Yeah.
and came down too
My
steep.
body, yeah.
Yeah, I think just you've got a good weight shift, but I think maybe you just get a little bit too far ahead sometimes.
Yeah.
The club gets too steep. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, talk us through this one. This is an interesting one. No, win with us. What are you going to play?
Yeah, this one's a different shot though. This one with the wind, and I'm going to hit the lob wedge, not the sand wedge, because yeah, it's too short to control, so I need to get a full swing at it.
Right.
So I'm still going to hit like a 60, it's like 70 yards. So from the lob wedge, that's maybe like a 70% shot. So, but still hit it, right? Not fluff it. Still get a good compression on it. Cut the edge.
At the edge of the right there, yeah?
Yeah, and you're still going to have plenty of room. So just a long second shot.
Yeah. And down there. Don't go in the bunker. Go over. Almost fairway and green. No, you're still playing.
That was a good one.
So I have a very difficult shot here. So if I go too far, it'll roll way past the hole. So and just another few centimetres remain, but I'm on the green.
Yeah, see this one's a front to back green.
Right.
So everything goes this way.
Goes down that way, yeah. What, play great birdie. Great shot. Well, shot.
That's good one.
I'll get that line.
Might just catch a little bit of the sand, but
So this is a difficult green. It's on top of the mountain. You definitely want to you don't want to go left, no. And he manages to get it on the green. Perfect shot. My turn here, and again, make sure we don't go left, not too far right, middle of the green hopefully. As you can see here, we both arrived at exactly the same spot, and we've got a really long putt up the hill. Definite advantage going second here to see the pace of the putt.
Definitely learn from your putt.
yeah.
And the wind takes it, eh?
Yeah, the wind takes, and also there's a lot of
So you can definitely hear the wind's picked up quite a bit here, and as always Charlie hits it straight down the middle, and I'm going to try and do the same but allow for the wind to go left and take it off to the right, but it didn't, and I ended up more on the left here, as you can see. But got a nice shot actually onto the green. Look at that divot, another sign of a good player. See, this is quite a fast putt. It actually goes fast as it goes by the hole, so it didn't take too much into consideration. A little bit, and Didn't run quite as fast, but still went by the hole a bit too far.
That's turn it to left.
Sand takes it off, right? I just rubbed a bit of the sand off there.
Great par save there to make the actual square. I'm actually going first. A lot of wind against us, and I pushed it to the right into the bunker. And Charlie did the opposite. He pulled it left into the other bunker. So the lie here was pretty terrible. I just chucked it down there.
Downhill slope.
Actually, it was actually downhill slope. It looks like it's uphill there, but if I remember correctly, it actually was like downhill. So now I've got a better shot. It's actually uphill, so easier to get it up in the air. And Charlie had a great bunker shot. Won himself in a chance to make par. So you can see how windy it actually was. He got it in though, he did get it in.
The wind, I was thinking that was just like almost a straight putt if I had it front, but the wind and the slope.
The slope it goes right. A hook on it. I didn't realise how much the wind can have an effect on it.
So as you can hear, the wind's definitely picked up, and managed to hit a reasonably good drive, taking into consideration the wind. And as always, Charlie straight down the middle.
Okay.
Like a 7-iron or something.
Yeah.
Out to the right, let it come in.
So I found the famous Estela sand again, but managed to knock it down there. Whereas Charlie, for the second time, is actually trying to get it on the green in 2. And I was definitely pleased with this shot. It was a confident pitch shot. And here we have Charlie chipping for an eagle. And he almost made it. An easy birdie, really.
Thought it was a bit closer.
This one's definitely a little left to right.
Yeah, left to right.
Oh yeah, you're here then. That was a good shot.
Yeah, I listened to you more. I tried to play with confidence.
That was a
the ball.
good shot, really good shot.
The question is how much?
Yes, I would say left edge. I think you started it a little further right than you wanted. Good barrel.
So this is like my worst nightmare now, crosswind. Right. Is it cross or not really?
It's a little across. And this fairway slopes left to right. So this one you don't want to be at the left edge of the fairway.
Right.
It's going to come down.
My big mistake is what I've been doing is I aim with the left, but I try to play a fade to make sure it goes in. I don't need to really, do I? No, just hit it left and the wind will take it, no?
Try and work it. Like, you really could try to hit a bobby like straight drive.
Yeah.
You know, no movement. You just focus on, straight shot. Don't try anything fancy. I mean, my natural shot, he was going to be a slight fade on it. Standing up the left edge. And if it goes straight, it's fine. It's not going to come in. There's so many of the kids here, they way over to the right here, they try and cut the corner.
Draw it in, yeah?
Or the
I'll wait till I go home to meet
Yeah,
her.
try that one in the middle for me.
So my objective here was not to do a fade, but hit kind of a straight shot straight to the left of the fairway and let the wind bring it in. But the wind still got it. This was another thing. Charlie's long range use of the hybrid was incredible. Straight as a dart. Once again, I'm playing from the beach. So two terrible mistakes compounded here. One, using a sand wedge into the wind. Should have been a pitch and try and keep it down. And the wind stopped it.
My shot against the wind.
What did you hit?
52.
And then the second one here, using a lob wedge instead of like a pitch, just pitching it in there. Which is what Charlie did very well.
It's a great shot, great shot.
So while Charlie taps it in for par, I've now got my pitch, I think it was. I'm just going to pitch it in there and let it roll towards the hole. Just got it to land a little bit before the green, and that slowed it down.
That was the best today. Oh, that's pretty fine. Yeah.
Let's play with the wind.
Oh, that's fine. It's perfect.
So I've now hit two shots that allowed the wind to just drag it out to the right there, so I was happy with that. And Charlie went for a big drive and pushed it out to the right there. Down at the bottom there on the other fairway, more or less, he hit it out and then had this shot to try and get it onto the green, which he did. Incredible shot. And I was left with this beautiful lie. And it didn't get any better, really.
See, that's Estela. You just get shoot right like that. and it's like-
Yeah, it's trouble, don't you?
Yeah, it's just a nightmare.
At least I've got grass now, not sand. Oh, wow, yeah. I didn't see it.
That was a 6-iron.
6-iron from there.
Great shot.
But the wind against you blind as well.
Yeah, I just had to kind of guess at the target. Good putt. Oh, hook a little.
Oh, God, what a putt. Well done.
That's like a birdie today.
What a birdie on this hole. Oh, my word.
Nice putt.
So as we come to the 16th hole, you can see Charlie's actually getting more confident with his driver. Yeah, he's definitely going a lot further.
This is what it's going for.
Whereas I'm a little bit more the opposite here, and I've chickened out and got the hybrid 2 out.
Okay.
That's just along the edge of the tree.
Right.
Well, overread it.
Yeah, because they're so slow and sandy, they're not taking the brakes at the same. just because
The sand took out the brake
I
there.
mean, it has to break.
Yeah.
So with 2 holes left, a par 3 and a long par 4, Charlie had won the match. So we'll just talk you through the last 2 holes. And once again, I had real trouble with the wind. I took more club but less swing and came very short.
At 6.
Yeah. 0-6 as well. 6, but not convinced.
So here's an example again of where you just want to get it on the green and as close to the pin as you can, but definitely on the green. So after quite a bad start, I could feel that towards the end and these last few holes, Charlie was getting more and more confident, and this definitely looked like he might and did go
I
in.
knew you get that. What a great putt. Fantastic birdie. Well done. I was just thinking in my mind, yeah, he puts really well. I reckon he'll get this one.
Mixed up with the last one.
I see like a...
Yeah, that one's probably more straight almost.
Just shows you know when you don't want something, you get it.
Yeah.
And this was probably one of Charlie's best
Great
drives of the day.
drive. Against the wind, that's perfect.
Whereas this is probably one of my worst drives of the day, straight onto the driving range and out of bounds.
Try this one, Nathan. Just for fun, right? So
Yeah.
instead of trying to go back and stay more on this side, right? And then
Right.
instead of pushing forward, you're still going
My upper body through.
yeah, your lower body through, but you're staying behind. So stay more left, and then as you're coming through, stay back.
Right,
The
yeah.
head's not
Take out
going
the
to
ball,
the head's not going to move at all. Like the
No.
head's, if anything, the
My head behind.
head even moving a little back. There you go.
Yeah. No, you definitely can't get behind it there.
Yeah.
That's better, yeah.
Yeah.
The 18th hole is a beautiful hole going up the hill to the clubhouse at the top there. Very long. the
I've got
wind against
180, is that right, from here as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. 200, no.
200 metres and Charlie outdrove me as well.
Make it.
And as we finished the hole, you can see, I think, really one of the biggest differences was that the accuracy of Charlie's hybrids and irons was much better than mine.
Can't hit that any
He
better.
still didn't make it there because of this wind.
The wind's strong, isn't it?
And a lovely little pitch up there, chip up the top there. And Charlie's going to do exactly the same, but closer. So beautiful views, beautiful course, beautiful clubhouse, and excellent food. Totally recommended. And the question is, can Charlie make par on this last hole? As I finish off my round.
Oh, nice par.
Well, at least I made
yeah,
that putt.
but a false par, no?
Oh, yeah.
What a backdrop that is to finish off.
Oh, what a great way to finish. Thanks a lot, Charlie. You played so well.
that's-
Brilliant.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank
Good,
you.
good game.
With an excellent par. Well played. +4 in the end in total for Charlie for 18 holes. See you in the next one.